Okay. Now that I am not actually 10 minutes back, let's go see if I can fight some basic monsters behind the hideout. Unfortunately, I don't know if grinding is actually, like, really viable in this game, as there really don't seem to be respawning monsters anywhere. And on one hand, I like the idea of that. On the other hand, I got wrecked by those, like, mantis things. And having a little bit of an edge would make a difference. The problem is, poison getting rid of regen is kind of brutal, because regen is expensive and the enemies just keep poisoning you. So you just kind of have to live with being poisoned. I don't mind status effects in games, but when there's too many of them, it gets real annoying. Maybe I can, do more. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we might not have any random enemies. Well, both of these were areas that you would normally fight things in. Yeah, no, there's no monsters. Would you rather require some grinding here or needing very specific strategy? I would prefer a specific strategy. I like combat as a puzzle. My problem is, like, ever since we got to the side quest in this zone, it's felt like I am too weak. I barely hit enemies.
Isn't that what Shiva was, though? Shiva was an instance where you just had to
do a specific strategy. Yeah. But, like, it does feel like I'm getting my butt kicked. The enemies are stun locking me or sleep locking me, and can easily just gib a character before they can get enough ATB gauge to actually do anything. Like in that last fight, I specifically had switched to Aerith in hopes of, you know, just acting as the healer while Cloud fights things. But what ended up happening is Cloud kind of fought things. Well, Aerith just got pummeled by the beast because the game actually makes the enemies specifically attack the player character, like whoever you're currently controlling more so. Well, which means playing as Aerith specifically is awkward. I guess let's make our way back to the church next. And so it's like, the very beginning of the game felt very balanced and relatively fair. Challenging, but fair. And now I'm kind of at this point where I'm just like, most of the fights, if I had the ability to, like, keep poison off for a minute or something like that, I think that would work. There are certain games like that where you can just, like, be debuff immune for a little while. And being able to leverage that sort of thing, I could see that being a good idea. Or, you know, going out and finding the thing that makes it so you're immune to sleep so you don't have to worry about that. But I don't think that's in the game right now. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I already bought the thing from this. Yeah, so I have smelling salts to wake someone up, but that's pointless when both of my characters are asleep. And these are just small stat bonuses as opposed to anything else. And so, like, the easy solutions here are, in most games, just go grind for a little while, and then you'll be a high enough level and it won't be a problem. But apparently there's no random monsters in this game. And so that takes away the easiest tool to soften a difficulty curve, leaving me with the only option of throw my face at it until I win, or throw it on easy mode, which I'm not keen on, because I liked the difficulty curve up until now. But, like, yeah, where are the random monsters? I know they can feel kind of pointless and turn things into a slog, but I'm actually feeling that void. Let's see, Angel of Death's 11th fight is less crazy playing as Aerith. Yeah, I figured as much.
It's kind of funny, though, because we always talked about how it would be more realistic if enemies didn't respawn
And I think that would work. In certain games, not others. In this, though, they said earlier, like, they keep coming back.
Ooh, there's the materia.
Chakra materia. I don't know if there's anything else left in the church for me to grab. I don't want to spend forever looking around, so if anybody wants to yell at me if there's, like, a treasure chest that I'd missed, too.
Oh, so none of the doors can be opened?
Mm-mm. No, it's just go up. Chakra's okay, it's like a heal, but without...
What or who did they even worship? And also, what's out the front door?
We just came that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is where we came in? Okay.
Yep. Well, I guess I'll just save before I dive into both fights and just chuck my face at it and hope for the best.
Now, can you do the angel fight and then the graveyard fight?
Yeah, I can. And
okay,
so that's what I will do.
Because I was worried that it would progress the plot too much, but I think going back to Aerith's house is what progresses the plot.
Going back to Aerith's house is what progresses the plot. And yeah, I don't know if you can go back and do these at a later point in the actual story.
Yeah, because it seems like it's implied that we might go back to Sector 7, but I don't know. And the fact that there are so few quests per sector and we're going to be traveling to all the sectors potentially blowing up the reactors, I can only imagine that you're going to be seeing the other versions of the slums and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know if you go back.
Let's see, I do know there's the ability to replay chapters for WEXP. What? And when do you get that ability? Because, I mean, all things considered, that doesn't sound half bad. That's not the kind of thing I think I would do on my, like, on camera.
You need to get you through the day.
Oh, that's New Game Plus.
Ah.
Yeah, so that's pointless. Like, if I could do that right now, I consider it.
Oh, there was something back there.
Okay, then.
Boxes. Okay, well, there's some rats.
The problem is these are were-rats.
Glad that's over.
There's some boxes.
Were-rats are the first enemy you fight in the game. If that's grinding, I'd rather throw this on easy mode. Yeah,
Guess I gotta.
Gorgers and were-rats. The basic two enemies in the game. Though they are tougher.
I still can't believe people live around these things.
Oh, jeez.
Because they're the size of dogs and really dangerous. But I suppose they're hard to sniff out with all of this junk laying about.
But I feel like the easiest way to do this truly would just be throw random monsters that you've fought before all over the place. It's a trophy for seeing all of Tifa's dresses, which requires replaying the earlier chapter. Where you choose which outfit she'd wear. Huh.
That's interesting. Well, we chose the exotic outfit, so we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Because we understood what sporty would be and mature would be. And we were like, hey, what constitutes as exotic in this world?
There are just no monsters here. With the exception of, like, those two groups. Okay, here's a bit.
For some reason, though, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but for some reason I've seen images going around of Cloud with pigtails.
That's spoilers. I mean, it's spoilers light, but it is spoilers. There's an event later on.
Where does he have to pretend to be a girl?
Yeah.
Is it so? It's kind of like what we did with Breath of the Wild with Link.
Yeah.
Pretending to be a lady.
Kind of. It is probably the only thing I remember from my original playthrough. It was also in the trailer. I actually don't watch trailers for games anymore. Like I used to when watching well,
we do watch it if we're unfamiliar with the game and we're sent the key, or someone wants
Leave
to
this
ask
to
us
me.
if we want the key for it.
true, but if it's like a AAA game that I know I'm interested in,
You don't really watch much of the trailers that you don't give away things. Yep. Aerith. Aerith.
Aerith.
I think she wasn't going to help you. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to manually
unfortunately,
take
I
it.
really do get the distinct feeling the AI is kind of brain dead,
See ya.
which is a tragedy.
Moving on then.
Let's see. I guess I should be using potions. I have so many potions. What's up? Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I'm just reminded of that dress that you showed me.
Oh. I mean, it was not much of a dress.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, story behind that was a bunch of guys on Wander's floor back in college, because it was our school was 2/3 guys as a technical institute, but then also his floor was probably 90% guys. So they wanted to have fun one night by everyone getting Goodwill, or where did you guys get all those dresses?
I think Spencer gave them to us or something like that.
Uh-huh. And you guys just ran around the floor in dresses? What was the deal?
Yeah. I honestly don't even remember.
You don't even
We
remember?
can always run away, right?
How can you forget something like that?
Bro, Mogger. I want to say the dresses actually were for the photo hunt.
Wait. Where you had to take a photo?
Yeah, it was a photo scavenger hunt.
I got your number.
And what was one of...
Huh. Photo
Your
scavenger hunt. Photo hunt might not actually be a bad idea
What do you mean?
for like around here. That'd be kind of a fun thing to do once things open up again. An autonomous robot discarded by Shinra. As part of its self-repair protocol, it used nearby scrap material to repair its body.
That's why it
knocks
looks
down
hodgepodge.
foes by swinging its arm with a wrecking ball attached. Okay, a certain amount of physical damage makes it susceptible to staggering.
So, what was part of the photo hunt then? You had to cross-dress, or what was the deal?
Yeah, it was like do something in a dress, and you got bonus points. And so our team just straight up
Try using it.
sphere.
I remember when I was in one of the drama costuming classes. Remember when I came back and I had like a goatee and everything?
Yeah.
Because I had to dress up my partner for the project as a superhero, and she had to dress me up as a pirate. So she definitely went like Jack Sparrow appearance. It was funny.
Buzz off.
I was rather dashing as a pirate.
Here we go.
Here it comes. Just go away.
I don't know if it would be possible to make you look feminine. You definitely have to lose the facial hair.
And a lot of weight.
Well, I'm just looking at you right now and I'm thinking... I mean,
Keep it
quite
together.
frankly,
I'm coming.
a lot of eye makeup really helps. Because, I mean, even on myself, the
I've
addition
been
of eye
dying to
makeup
see you.
really changes your appearance. I actually really don't like wearing makeup in general. Like, I can understand makeup for covering up blemishes or instances where you might
One
have
more
like
shot.
a scab or
Bring it.
like something from acne or whatever. But the whole mascara and fake eyelashes and eyeshadow. I like eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is the one thing I like because it just adds a little bit of color and definition to the area above your eyes. And for me, it's definitely necessary because I have something that's called, let's see, it'd be called like hooded lids. I don't actually really have visible eyelids when I open up my eyes.
Get him!
So I look like a cartoon character. Because you know how in cartoons you don't really see the creases in the character's eyes? They just have, well, their eyeball with the eyelashes at the top and such. So it's actually very difficult for me to wear eye makeup because if I were to put eyeliner on my upper lid would sort of descend into the bone, I should say.
Stay strong, okay?
I suppose the bone at the top of my eye. So really the only thing that shows up on me would be eyeshadow.
Kinda hurt.
And I hate mascara. I dislike mascara. I don't know why I have to wear it. I mean, it's to thicken and darken your eyelashes, but I already have dark eyelashes.
I'll put you on ice.
By the way, you're supposed to hit the iron ball with spells.
Oh.
For people telling me otherwise, you're supposed to hit the iron ball with spells.
This one's for you.
I'm gonna be a little crabby just because.
So it sounds like there are very specific conditions for defeating these creatures, and unless you are able to experiment and eke it out.
You're as good as dead.
Yeah, what are other things? Yeah, lipstick. I don't like wearing lipstick either. If you think about it, you just ingest the majority of it.
Somebody help me out here.
If I do wear lipstick, I typically have it natural tones and only on my upper lip.
Well, all right then.
Now.
Yeah, I have to consistently remind everyone.
That.
Is there?
You got?
Wow.
That was a one hit.
That's 1,300 damage. Let's see. Wow, yeah, here are my options. Last battle, checkpoint, or title screen.
Last battle would be fighting the thing, right?
Yeah. It's just kind of crappy if it throws you, like, immediately into the fight. Because what I'd like to do is give Aerith the Thunder move instead of Cloud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really read the highlighted.
Yeah. By the way, if you ever want me to read anything, do not do highlighted messages. I use better Twitch TV and have increased my font so I can read it from across the room. And it's super not readable.
You might want to copy and paste that into a normal...
Hi. Yeah. Okay. So we were going to do Materian Equipment, Cloud.
Yeah, do you have a more useful summon as well?
Not overwhelmingly, not for this guy. Okay, speaking of...
Tongue twisters as a reward. I mean, sometimes we come up with interesting tongue twisters while we're playing games.
Okay, let's try that again. So this way, Aerith will be able to nuke him, and Cloud will do whatever.
We gotta hurry.
You just have to make sure that you stay outside of the range of that ball.
The main problem is, I was kind of talking about this earlier, the AI really likes to focus on the character you're playing as.
He seems to be targeting
more
Cloud at the
magic.
moment. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Oh, gross.
Too bright? One more.
Steady.
One more shot.
Okay. Abilities, Arcane Ward. If I can
Try
read multiple
using
of these. Nope, I only have one.
I like that. The petals.
Come on.
How
Makes
shocking.
sense with her.
I think we're almost done.
He's getting staggered, so...
If you hit
This one's
his
for
iron
you.
ball,
Too
with
bright?
magic.
yeah, if you hit his iron ball with magic, it raises his stagger gauge by a
One
ton.
more shot.
which is real strong.
Steady.
The main issue is just, he doesn't stay
I'll take
stunned
that.
for very long.
You seem to be doing
Lend me
much
your
better this
strength.
round. Just make sure she doesn't get hit.
Yep. Wow, Cloud does, like, buckets for damage.
That's it.
At least the AI is good about blocking.
Yeah. It seems like that's
This
the
one's for you.
best thing they can do.
Well, they seem to maneuver the characters well.
Try this.
It's not like the characters are dying because they got caught in an AoE or something.
No, I wanted to.
Except there was that one instance where you were
Just
trying
a
to
bit.
heal Cloud, and then you, as Barrett, got killed alongside
I'll
him
take
with
that.
that laser. But that was in much closer quarters.
Getting 2 MP back. Oh, that's
One
rough.
more shot.
Plus side. I guess we might as well do we even bother with Cactuar? Unfortunately, despite the memes, Cactuar is not very good.
Ha!
Why don't you have if?
One more.
Oh, oh no, that took most of your HP.
Yup. Which is why I got gibbed last time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I lost Aerith,
Get him.
which meant I couldn't heal.
Ha! This one's for you.
Okay, better make sure she stays up.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's one more hit and then she'll go down.
No, that's Cloud. Or not Kira. Regen.
Gotta heal first.
Because the nice part is Chromogger is kind of stupid and will just kind of hang out there forever.
One more shot. Just a bit. Thank you.
At least that does a lot of damage to him.
Just watch out for the ball.
Yeah. I think I might have to give Cloud Provoke.
Go on. Ha!
So where did
one's
you
for
find
you.
this guy? Is he in front of Angel's place?
Yeah, I believe so.
Maybe it's a sentry.
Stay
of some
strong,
sort.
okay? Get him. And catch.
Maybe Soul Drain.
I'll take that.
Oh, watch out!
I think I need to
I knew it.
And you call
Yeah.
yourself a bodyguard.
Do you have a way to bring her back?
Try this.
Phoenix down. Probably I have with the whole Phoenix down situation.
Just make sure to watch out.
Gosh, that is
See?
such a...
Careful.
So, the problem is I try and use dodge to, like, get out of the way. And the way dodge works in this game is the enemies will just keep turning to
You
hit
okay?
you regardless.
Let's pretend that didn't
After
happen.
you.
Come on, you can do it.
You need to heal him up too, and her.
Yep. Spells, Kira, Cloud.
Maybe it's good just to summon a creature just to have them as extra damage.
It barely does any damage. It does like 10 damage.
Could be a distraction there.
Not really.
Ha!
I know.
One
And for
more
some reason,
shot.
Cloud Summon never shows up.
I don't think they can use them. Like the AI isn't.
Yep.
Oh no!
I tried.
Yep.
I really did.
Thought
She
I
got
had you
electrocuted there.
Well, Aerith had her.
Watch out! Oh my!
Did you see how I dodged
That
it?
was
Like
barely. Oh gosh!
it's still like it.
What again? How many times does it do that in a row?
Apparently 3 now.
Any last words? That's it.
I think I might honestly just have to throw this on.
No!
Easy.
You've almost killed him.
Let's do this.
Just keep at
See
it.
ya.
Yes,
There it
finally.
goes.
Okay then.
32
Guess we should look
EXP.
around.
What? Better bring Aerith back.
She's back.
But you don't know if you're gonna have another fight.
I'm not.
Calling cards obtained.
The guardian angel of the slums will collect your offering on behalf of the poor.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
Why? There has to be more around here.
There is. Could
you imagine her being at 1 HP and going, Cloud, heal me? Why
Shall-
are you healing yourself?
I think I will turn this on easy mode, though.
Wait, why?
I'm not having fun anymore.
But
All of the things that I have to do are these kind of shitty mid-boss fights. And I kind of hate them. And I did all of that work fighting him twice for 32 EXP and 10 AP.
what does that get you in the grand scheme of things? And don't switch it yet.
I'm switching it now. If you want to play, you're welcome to, but like I'm going to just legit stop playing if I want to play this game to do the story missions, and these side missions are not fun.
I just hope it's not
Try to
going to be an
stay behind me.
instance like in other
That
games
way I
we've
can
played
cover your
where
back.
it becomes nothing at all.
And that is a legit concern. But at the same
Going
time, I'd almost
wasn't
prefer
so
nothing
bad.
at all at this point for a 40-something hour game with really annoying fights and minimal grinding. Because if I could grind myself up to level, let's say 22 or something like that, just a couple levels up, just to be a little bit better. I think it was worth 2,000 gil, though. Maybe. Yeah, it was worth 2,000 gil, though.
So you'll be able to upgrade gear and stuff, but
But, like, I honestly feel like they intend for you to fight
so did you
grind
ruin
on
your
those.
chance at a good ending or achievement or something
No.
by changing the difficulty?
No.
Okay.
Also, I don't give a shit.
Going in.
If it's like, you get the
Sorry,
bad
we're in a
ending
rush.
because,
All right.
you get the bad ending because you threw it on easy. Like, any game that does that deserves to be ridiculed because that is the shittiest design philosophy.
Try me.
Well, at least they seem to be taking damage.
You're done.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at.
Because I could understand Shiva being very difficult to take down,
Going in.
but
This one's
these
for
guys
you.
you fought before and they weren't nearly as hard as they were when you first approached them, and they were barely taking anything at all.
One more shot. Go on.
But yeah, I think
Let's finish this.
I think whoever was in charge of this
This one's for you.
probably actually did design it in such a way that
You're as good as dead.
you're supposed to be grinding on regular enemies.
But they don't exist.
But yeah, they don't exist. Like these guys who
This must
wiped
be it.
the floor with me earlier.
Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
I don't know. I'm in super mixed feelings because that was cakewalk. That was too easy and barely rewarding with the 65 EXP. And maybe I'm too fixated
That
on
was
the...
still more EXP than the big guy.
Yeah, but like, here. We're gonna go fight... Unless they haven't respawned. We're gonna walk all the way back and go find one of those pig pies. Because
I mean,
there's...
remember, they only sporadically respawn.
They only
so you don't even know
sporadically
if they're
respawn.
gonna come back.
I think I know where they are, though, and I think they do respawn when you get far enough away. So there is, like, a grind circuit that you could do. Okay, they're not here. That said, if we go this way, we'll fight at least, like, one group. But yeah, there absolutely are games that, like, don't give you the true ending unless you're playing on a higher difficulty. And I've absolutely, like, watched cutscenes
You know,
and endings.
I suppose the frustration that you're feeling right now, it's kind of similar to when we had gotten Path of Fire and I finally decided to go ahead and try playing through it with one of my max level characters. And I may have had the misfortune of choosing my Char Elementalist, so very bulky character because of their Char.
Here we go.
but then also Elementalist is one of the squishier classes.
I'll protect
But
you.
I'm
I
pretty good
had,
at protecting
I had become
myself, you
a
know.
master with her at dodging and evading things and such, and had taken a lot of higher level creatures out solo. So I was like, okay,
That it?
you know, I should be able to take her through.
Each of
Through
those
this
hedgehog
expansion.
pies was worth more EXP than any of the other things we fought.
Yep.
So yeah,
And it was weird. And it was terrible because a small mob of what should have been low-level mooks could down and kill you. And it was baffling
Leave this to me.
because it felt like you were a level 80
That's that.
character back at level 4 versus something that's level 30.
that fight in 3 hits was more EXP than Chromager.
This isn't good. Go on!
Oh, she is.
People
still
saying
fighting
it
things.
could be getting more experience points
Go
because
on.
it's easy difficulty.
Enough.
So,
No, this is the amount of
Not
EXP
bad.
that I was getting the first time we came through.
mhm.
But it is that kind of feeling of you're having a good time, everything is good, and then you hit a point where suddenly it's a difficulty spike for unclear reasons. And there aren't, like, you are generally utilizing the tools to the best of your abilities.
But then it just becomes a matter of numbers. And your numbers are just not there.
Yeah, I think that's kind of my frustration at this point, because it's like, if there were just an area or a thing that I could do to, like, mow through enemies for a short period of time, or, like, optional mid-bosses that you could fight a couple of times to get a level or two, I think it wouldn't be so bad. But as it stands, like, my options are tough it out. And you know what? I did end up beating Chrome What's-His-Face the second time around, barely.
And that was because you had been successful in evading his hits at least until the very end. Because the key to that was really, don't get caught under that ball.
Yeah, problem is, like, the dodge roll in this game is kind of nothing. Because if you noticed, I would dodge and I'd still get hit by it. Maybe it wouldn't be full damage, but it would still be the full hit. Yeah, they haven't respawned. And so, like, you can grind in this, but you can barely grind in this. You have to wait a considerable amount of time or travel really far before, like, a group of monsters respawn. So it's very clear that, like, you're not supposed to. And so, like, I'll turn it back up to normal once we get done with all these side quests. And see how the, like, main story plays, because I almost wouldn't be surprised if the random mid-boss enemies here are extra hard on purpose, or for random reasons. Looks like it's an area transition. No, it's just based on distance and time. Because I absolutely fought those.
Wait, you haven't read
hedgehog-
that? You haven't listened to that? Go back.
No, I already got it.
It had question marks next to it.
All clear down this way. Avalanche
Oh, you mean from one of these?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't buy it. Doesn't matter. It's this one here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But unless it's a vending machine, I can't buy it.
Mm.
The reactor just went patrolling for
We
monsters.
get the occasional monster here.
Walmart.
That sure was something. Seeing the reaction. Hey, you're a soldier, right?
Just one night in Walmart.
But yeah, I don't know how to put it. I don't like random difficulty spikes that I can't mitigate easily.
I'm glad I moved here, but
And so, like, one of my favorite games is, and still is, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, which I think had a couple of spiky fights, but for the most part, every fight was a puzzle and hand-designed, and, like, you could pretty much perfect win through everything if you knew what you're doing. Oh, is there a chest?
Where?
The problem is saying I ran past a chest is not the most useful, as I have no idea how far back said chest is.
One of my friends told me that this
Mm-hmm.
hot
I kind of wish they were just marked on the map. Like, if you see them, they're marked, and I don't have to go, like, all the way back.
Nice sword you got.
Guess I'm not working today.
I'd hand in this stuff with the old man.
I'm
Yeah,
glad I moved
especially because chests so far have only had healing items in them.
So, do you think this means another war's coming?
Did I just say that out? Sure would love another.
Doesn't help that the subtitles are exactly where chests would be.
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, initial reports confirm that terrorists were coordinating their
I'm really grateful for what you did. Here's your reward. I owe him a lot, maybe more than I can ever repay. And now, I owe you a lot too. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
We paid our respects to your wife, and we took care of those creatures.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you how much it was weighing on my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able to visit her grave again. With my bad back and my legs, my whole body's a mess, frankly. I didn't think I could make it past the creatures. But I was prepared to die trying, and then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key. Run it back to Moggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Okay. It'll cost you 5,000 gil, though.
What?
5,000?
It's always money with you people. Fine. I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to these days?
What? Wait, I thought that was gonna be heartwarming, and then Cloud had
was
to
just
ruin
kind of
it.
douchey. Yeah, I don't really get that. Sup?
I can't believe it! You found one of her calling cards! This is the genuine article, I'm sure of it. Pinned by the angel herself!
So this is one of her famous warnings.
It's an incredible find! Oh, was that all?
Hold on. Looks like there's something else. A message. To the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around, I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson. But next time he might not be around to save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
Not just a message from the angel, a warning.
If the Merc here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds. Sorry about that, friend. Here I was, just trying to help you out. But instead, my kindness almost got you violently killed.
Now. No harm, no foul, right? In any case, I hope this narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
Where's my money?
Hey, everybody! The angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip off Don Corneo!
It's about damn time!
Don Corneo's no easy mark. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
So much for my reward.
Here, why don't you take this? Oh, and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket.
Ah.
Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're owed. Am I right? Well done, Mr. Merc. You certainly lived up to your reputation.
How are we sure she isn't the angel? Considering she just pickpocketed that
We
guy.
probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Had to. The pace sucked.
'Cause they didn't know if you were worth it yet. But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Also, look at that poor lady. Her shoe is undone.
Not undone.
It's missing, like the sole has come up.
Yeah, the front has come up a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it makes it breathable. But yeah, I think the easiest solution to the whole, like, quote-unquote grinding thing would honestly be... Did we clear all of them? Yeah, we have cleared all of them. Would honestly be just to
but
have
this lady's been back here the whole time, so yeah, she wouldn't be the angel.
Or she could be the angel.
Or she could.
Yeah, I assume she is. But yeah, we're gonna set the difficulty back to normal. I think I just needed to, like, get through those two without, like, getting grumpy, and we'll see how I feel along the way. Well, there's, like, a big circular area over there. But yeah, honestly, just some, like, basic Radiant quests could solve the problem. Or, I don't know. Just some basic enemies to fight, too. I get very grumpy when I'm suddenly met with something harder than the rest of the game. Or like a difficulty spike that to overcome it wouldn't be fun. I had this problem in Kingdom Hearts, actually. Where...
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, but he's feeding the pigeons.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Haven't seen him before. He your new boy toy?
He's my bodyguard, if you must know.
Wait a minute. Those eyes. Is he the one who beat up Reno?
And what if I am?
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's, that's all.
Cloud, leave him be. Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have to do bad things. Don't take it personal.
You Turks are all the same. All bark, no bite.
You're one to talk.
No holding back.
No need to get rough.
Stay back.
He hasn't had the glasses of evil shine going. What? But, oh man, how'd he get out of that?
How did he get Aerith? Or did he chuck me into Aerith?
He chucked you into Aerith.
Alone?
Don't let him grapple you. That seems to be his thing.
Well, that's frustrating.
Yeah, essentially, if he gets a hold of you...
Gotta get a little payback for my partner.
Go on!
Ooh, that was a good one. Whatever he did.
Spells. Cloud.
I'll take care of you.
Watch out. He's gonna grab you if he can.
No, he's only gonna grab me if he's gonna do an ability. Let's see. Abilities. Assess.
Too bad.
Weakness to air.
An operative with the Turks, unit of Shinra's General Affairs Division. As he possesses incredible strength and well-toned physique, he prefers using his fists over weapons. Uh-oh.
I'm coming! Sorry, but I gotta.
Oh, staggered.
Needs more magic.
Nice one. Oh,
Okay then.
there goes a lens.
So, you had enough yet?
But another pair?
No, I don't believe that I have.
Just stop it.
Can't. It's my job.
Do you think he has five
Then think about
pairs
changing
of glasses in his breast coat?
That's enough out of you.
Why is that following me?
What is it? What is following you?
He did Sweet Dreams, which was like sleep powder.
And the sleep powder was following you?
Yeah, it was freaking following me.
You don't know me.
Homing sleep powder?
What the hell?
No big deal.
Give it up!
Wow!
How's that payback working out for you?
Oh, better than expected.
No. Oh, wait, bio.
Fiora.
This is good.
So that's a poison.
I see you.
Yeah, he's really coming after you. Wait, he's punching the ground and it's causing infernos to sprout from the earth?
So, this is specifically a complaint that I was kind of bringing up earlier, which is the enemy will 100% just chase you. If
he's not even
you
paying
are
attention to Cloud.
if you are in control, the AI will just only go for you.
Maybe Maybe it would be good to tactfully switch between characters every once in a while.
Normally, yeah, but in this case, running in circles and playing the healer character.
Go on! What the?
No,
but then
he
you're
keeps doing
ensuring
this.
that the guy that
It's okay.
isn't healing. I mean, that Cloud, who's the damage dealer, isn't actually performing at peak.
Yeah, but Cloud would just get pummeled. Like, here's the thing. I'm just gonna beat him by doing pretty much nothing.
Can't keep eyes open.
Freaking homing sleep pattern.
My turn.
Well.
Have you ever shattered a pair of glasses?
Anytime.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know because I've never had glasses. I needed them.
That was pretty nice.
Here it comes.
Shit! Damn.
All right.
Gotcha.
Why does that not count as a melee attack? So he's got this move called
take care of him.
Haymaker. What Haymaker does... Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, stop it!
What Haymaker does is 500 melee damage. But it's unblockable for Cloud, so Cloud's, special counterattack on melee hits... Oh, damn it, come on! Anyway, the problem is whenever I switch to Cloud, Cloud just ends up taking a shit ton of damage. So this gives Cloud the opportunity to hit him every once in a while, but mostly, this is just Shiva tactics all over again. Yeah, can't dodge that, can't avoid it. I guess I have to dodge it, but, like, even then... let's see, abilities. This is a part of the reason why I'm considering playing on an easier difficulty, because I'm not playing this game right anymore, but I don't have a choice.
I won't let you down. Time for something special.
Good.
Which feels wrong.
I'm just so
Oh.
tired.
Oh no, he cast
got
asleep
this.
on her, didn't he?
Now fly.
Damn it,
Haymaker.
Haymaker doesn't count. Fighting system feels wrong by the way. No, the fighting system
Oh,
is...
that was good. See, you could have gotten him down.
I mean, it's
sooner.
200 damage. He was almost already dead from the bio
Please,
just taking him down.
just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
Is his ringtone?
Hey there, partner. I'm sure you're having the time of your life, but we're needed on standby for a job. It's something about Sector 7. So get your ass back here now.
Understood.
Got somewhere else to be?
Apparently so. Go home and stay there.
You know I can't do that.
Huh?
Wasn't able to complete his cool exit. Excellent.